think I forgot to review these. Well, no time like the present. Right, hey everyone, and welcome to the review of the B&M sets that came out in 2019. So that will be, not all of them obviously, because I only have these two, but I meant to do it when I originally obtained them, which was actually back in August or September, and then I showcased them in my merch video in December, and I still didn't get around to reviewing them in December. So here we are finally. I finally have the opportunity to review these. This is the Silver Nemesis set and the Harry Sullivan is an Imbecile set. So let's just review these sets now, because these are some of the best figure sets that I've purchased actually. Probably the most worth their money. They cost around a tenner each, if memory serves me correctly. These are probably my favourite sets out of the bunch that came out in that year, that wave. Though I would have liked to get my hands on the 7th Doctor and Dalek set, which is like a TV movie variant of the 7th Doctor. Even though it clearly is like a Big Finish variant, it still looks similar enough to the 7th Doctor from the movie without having to customise it myself. But yeah, nonetheless, let's get into a close-up on these two sets and get the review over with. So yes, let's do that right now. Let's cut to it. Obviously, let's start with the Silver Nemesis set. As you can see, I've repackaged these figures for this review here, and I've taken them out in the meantime to review them. But here's the 7th Doctor in not cream, but more like a bright white coat, to be honest, rather than cream, even though it is meant to resemble his season 25 or 24 outfit. It definitely does look a lot whiter than usual. Then we have regular Cyberman, and we have the Cyber Leader here, all from Silver Nemesis. I'm glad to have some classic Cybermen, because I don't have I think these are the first classic Cybermen in my collection, and the Silver Nemesis I have a soft spot for, and obviously I haven't had a cream coat variant of the 7th Doctor yet. So let's just open this package and show you the figures individually. Ordinarily, these figures would come in twist ties that you'd have to clip off on the back. And obviously, you'd have to take off the sellotape on this box before getting this bit out. But nonetheless, let's just go through the figures, starting with the 7th Doctor, and get him out as carefully as possible. Come on, Sylv, you can do this. It's not that hard, you've done it before. There you go. So first we have the 7th Doctor. He doesn't come with any accessories, unfortunately, like a umbrella or whatnot. I already have an umbrella for my other variant of the 7th Doctor, so I'm not too fussed about that. The detail seems good enough. Like I say, the coating of white on his coat, obviously, is a bit too bright to be screen accurate, but it doesn't bother me personally. I feel it still looks great. But just if you're looking for screen accuracy, I would recommend going for a different version of the cream coated variant of the 7th Doctor. Yeah, and obviously I expected there to be like the pattern on his tie, but it doesn't seem to be the case. For the rest of it though, his scarf looks very well detailed, his trousers and his jumper, so I'm not too fussed about this. I'm definitely glad to have it, to be honest, and I can look past all the flaws that people can find with this figure though. But yeah, that was 7th Doctor. There isn't really much to him really, because he's just like a run-of-the-mill 7th Doctor figure, TBH. But anyway, yeah, let's move on to the Cyberman figure. Alright, so we'll move on to the Cyberman. We have here the Silver Nemesis Cyberman, which I love the design of. It's like the Earthshock Cyberman, except on steroids. Yeah, it looks really cool, funnily enough. Obviously, a lot of detailing of the netting on his outfit and stuff. But yeah, it looks really cool, doesn't it? I will say, though, I've put them side by side with the Doctor, and this is the same for the Cyber Leader. Look how bloody short they are. In comparison, he towers over the 7th Doctor, right? I don't remember them being that tall in Silver Nemesis. Look at that shit. It's a bit mad if you ask me, but oh well. I still love these figures. And now, on to the Cyber Leader. Pretty much what you'd expect. Pretty much the exact same figure as the other Cyberman that I just showed you, except he's got black handlebars. So there you go. That has been the Silver Nemesis set. So I suppose now we move on to the Sontaran set. Go out of the way. There you go. So much like the Silver Nemesis set, I've repackaged these figures for this video. And this is the first ever Harry Sullivan figure that's ever been released, which I am over the moon about because I'm a big fan of season 12 of Classic Who. So and Harry Sullivan is a good companion. I do really, really like Harry Sullivan. So yeah, let's just open this box and get these out. Oh god, no, what are you doing? How did you... God damn it, stupid Sontaran. Right, as you can see here, we have the figures. So why don't we start with the main attraction first? So, Harry Sullivan. Harry Sullivan is an imbecile! Yep, he has the correct shade of cream that the Seventh Doctor should have, to be honest. I think you can see the difference there if I put them side by side. Anywho, yeah, he looks really cool. This is obviously his the Sontaran experiment variant of the Harry Sullivan. The brand new head sculpt, really cool to see. The sideburns, Toodle Pip and Cheerio Doctor and all that, whatever Harry Sullivan says. But yeah, really cool figure actually. I'm really, really glad to finally have a Harry Sullivan. Glad to finally have one. But yeah, there's not really much else to say, to be honest. But I am very, very chuffed to have him. So yeah, oh god damn it, get over here. Yeah, so that'll about do it. Let's go on to the Sontarans. So we'll start with the Time Warrior. So we have Lynx with his helmet on. Come on, don't be shy. Come on, there you go. So the reason why I could tell that it was Lynx and not Styre is because he has 3 fingers and Styre has 5. But no, when they were making the episodes, they just kind of forgot that the Sontarans were meant to have 3 fingers and not 5 when they were making Sontaran Experiment. So continuity error there. But they explained that away as a canon thing that happened with the Sontarans. But you know, we all know it was a mistake. But no, yeah, here's Lynx. Really cool. Time Warrior is one of my favourite stories, probably my favourite Pertwee story. And this figure really does do him justice, I think. I think the likeness is there. And as well as that, his accessory is the Bang Bang stick. I don't know what you call it, but let me show you. That thing there. You see that? That. It's in sellotape right now. I don't want to lose it, so that's why I haven't taken it out. It is there if you want to take it out and pose Lynx with his iconic weapon, as it were. You can take it out if you wish. I would. It is really cool, actually. But yeah, this has been Lynx. Really cool figure. I'm really glad that I have this figure now, because like I say, the Time Warrior, my favourite Pertwee story, one of my favourite classic stories. It's honestly really good, and Lynx is such a good Sontaran, so very intimidating and stuff, so yeah. And now moving on to Field Major Styre. Oh god. Alright. So one thing I'll say about my Field Major Styre is this came in the box, because I haven't touched him really since I purchased it, but his elbow pad is snapped already, if you can see that. Let me just try and get my fat fingers out of the way. Can you see that? You see that? I don't want to pick at it too much, but that's very irritating because the elbow pad moves and it breaks open all the time. It's very annoying, I will say, because I do like Field Major Styre. And look at that likeness, by the way. It's uncanny, isn't it? It's brilliant. I love it. Obviously, he has the 5 fingers, like I say, and the boots are the updated boots, because obviously they updated the costume slightly. So yeah, this is Field Major Styre. I love Field Major Styre. Sontaran Experiment was one of the first classic stories I ever watched as a kid, so this story is a close place to my heart, and I'm so glad they got the likeness down. But it's just a shame that my one came with a defect, as it were, on the elbow pad. But you know, nothing's going to be perfect, is it? So I'm still really, really, really glad to have him. So yeah, the Sontaran set, another absolutely brilliant set. I feel like these sets here, these B&M sets that I've got, are worth their weight in gold, honestly. And I say that truly. I adore these sets. I would highly recommend, if you see these on your shelves and you feel like you should, then do. Seriously, go collect these sets. These figures are so worth it. I am so glad to have these figures, because like I say, Silver Nemesis, the Cybermen look amazing. Glad to have a cream coat of the 7th Doctor, the first one I've ever had. So yeah, I'm very glad to have that. Obviously, very pleased to have a Harry Sullivan figure finally, plus these 2 Sontarans from 2 of my favourite classic stories. Absolutely amazing. I'm so glad to have these sets. Honestly, best decision ever. Would highly recommend these figures, really would. But yeah, that'll about do it. So let's wrap this video up. Let's get these figures together and wrap up the video. Okay, so this has been my review of these figures here. I'll just put these down here. So yeah, that'll conclude this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed this review. I hope it has persuaded you to get these sets, because honestly, you won't regret it. But yeah, that'll about do it for this video. So I hope you enjoyed, and hopefully see another one very soon. Goodbye. They deserve it. Oh god, I think I've broken it more. No. I'll leave them there. I'll go get some super glue. You just... No, don't fall off. Thank you. Just stay on, I'll just go get some glue. Thank you.